Good evening and welcome to Prime TV News. I'm Chamlikun Tilaka and we will take a look at the headlines first. Minister Mangala Samaravira says the VAT on private hospitals will be waived from next week. Plans are underway to reduce the number of subjects to 6 at GCE O-level examination. Postmaster General requests postal workers to report for duty. Businessmen protest against one-way traffic in Galle. Glasgow School of Art has been gutted by another huge blaze. And now for news in detail. Muslims are celebrating Eid al-Fitr, ending the fasting month of Ramadan today. According to the Islamic calendar, the 9th month is Ramadan month. President Maithripala Sirisena, in his Ramadan Day message, states that the betterment of the human beings could only be attained in an environment of good thoughts where moral values are strengthened. It is the noble message of giving priority for peace with honor conveyed to humanity by the Islam devotees when they celebrate Ramadan or Eid al-Fitr after observing fast for a month and making sacrifices. It is a message common to the entire universe. The Ramadan rituals shows us we can create a peaceful living environment while promoting peace and reconciliation in the present-day complex world, only through being sensitive to the other's sentiments. The President extends his best wishes to all Islam devotees who celebrate the Eid al-Fitr. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, in his message to mark the Ramadan festival, said the festival of Eid al-Fitr falls on the first day of the month after the holy month of Ramadan and marks the sighting of the new moon at the end of the month of fasting. This is an important religious festival celebrated by Muslims across the globe to mark equality, purity and devotion. Fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, along with faith, prayer, charity and pilgrimage. Muslims also celebrate the revelation of their holy book, the Quran, during the same month, giving Muslims an opportunity to reflect on their spiritual life in honor of the Quran. This period of fasting functions as a means of reassessment for Muslims as they strive to lead a life of cooperation and compassion with spiritual purity. Through the practice of zakat and other charitable donations during the period, Muslims demonstrate their generosity and set an example for humanity by acknowledging the importance of selflessness in their lives. The Prime Minister wishes Sri Lankan Muslim communities, together with Muslims across the world, to have a prosperous and a peaceful Eid al-Fitr. A large number of Muslims attended Ramadan prayers at the Colombo Grand Mosque this morning. A special Ramadan prayer service was held at the Galle Face Green with the participation of a large number of Muslims. Meanwhile, Ramadan prayer service in Jaffna took place this morning at Osmania School grounds. Muslims in the estates sector celebrated Ramadan at Hatton Jummah Mosque today. Minister Mangala Samaravira says that the VAT on private hospitals will be waived from next week. The minister, attending a function in Mathura, said that it would be another step of providing relief to the people by the Good Governance government. The minister expressed these views while attending the function to pay compensation for the people in Mathura district affected by inclement weather. 420 people were paid compensation under the National Insurance Trust Fund. The function took place at the Mathura Pradeshia Secretariat. 44 people who lost their houses due to the tsunami were also given entitlements of payments. Minister Mangala Samaravira said that although previous governments considered party colours when giving compensation, the present government took steps to provide compensation without any discriminations. Southern Education Minister Chandima Rasaputra and a group of people were present on the occasion. Minister Akila Viraj Karivasam says that plans are underway to reduce the number of subjects to 6 at the GCE O-level examination. He said that steps could be taken to change school syllabus to suit the future. The minister said this while declaring open the new building of Monaragala Madurukatiya Vidyalaya. Meanwhile, new buildings of several other schools in Monoragala were vested in the students under the patronage of Minister Akila Viraj Karyavasam. The schools have been built under the closest school is the best school project. Buildings at Buttala Dutugamunu Mahavidyalaya, Galabadda Mahavidyalaya, Valiyaya Mauragiri Vidyalaya, Bibila Amunekandura Vidyalaya and Bibila Dodamgolla Vidyalaya were vested in the students at a cost of 300 million rupees. Minister Ranjit Madduma Bandara expressed his views on the occasion. A large group of people, including Uva Province Chief Minister Chamara Sampath Dasanayaka, were present on the occasion. Postmaster General Rohan Aberatna has requested postal workers to report for duty, ending their trade union action. He said that they were prepared to discuss prevailing issues and to provide solutions to their problems. Several trade unions launched the strike based on several demands, including problems related to recruitment. Minister M.H.M. Halim and the Postmaster General has said that a solution that is acceptable to everyone will be found within 1 month. The minister also informed the postal workers to return to duty as solutions could be found for their problems. However, the public are undergoing hardships as the strike is continuing. Meanwhile, Commissioner General of Examinations Sanat Pujitha said that facilities have been provided at divisional secretariats and Pradeshiya secretariats to pay fees for competitive examinations due to the strike. He said that if there are problems related to payments, information can be obtained over the telephone number 011 2785 236. Meanwhile, still on local news tonight, businessmen engaged in a protest against decision of one-way traffic on many roads in Galle. The businessmen who took part in the protest said that they are against the decision implemented on a proposal by the Galle mayor. They said that the decision should be changed and the vehicle movement should be allowed as usual. They said that severe traffic congestion has occurred in many roads of the town with the implementation of the new method. Minister Thanathathu Korala says that the new 3-bench high courts will be commencing on the 4th of next month. The minister expressed these views after attending the annual Upasampada ceremony of Amarapura Siri Dhamma Vansha Nikaya. The Mahasangha, people in the area and public representatives were present at the ceremony. The first Ayurveda museum of the country is being built at Dambana area. The museum is being built with a financial donation from Research Committee member of Ayurveda Department, Dr. H.M. Vitanachi. 150 million rupees will be spent on the building, which is being constructed facing the entry road to Mahiyangana, Dambana Indigenous Peoples Village. The museum will provide opportunities to get information about thousands of medicinal plants. Still on local news tonight, police have seized 200 kilograms of Kerala cannabis, valuing more than 20 million rupees in Balisara. Police media spokesman S.P. Ruwan Gunasekara said that the stock of Kerala cannabis has been transported under the pretext of transporting fish. A special security program has been implemented in the villages under the threat of 2 elephants in Singaraja Forest Reserve. Rajavatta, Rambuka, Galkandavatta, Manikavatta and Kopikala villages are under the threat of these 2 villages, rather the 2 wild elephants. 25 wild officials from Uva and southern provinces will be deployed to provide protection for the villages. It is reported that the 2 elephants are moving around Galkandavatta and Manikavatta areas at present. A large number of people in the area have lost their jobs due to the closure of tile factories of Vaikala area in Kochikade. Vaikala area in Kochikade can be considered as the main center of tile industry in the country. It is reported that 90% of the local tile requirement is provided by tiles manufactured in the area. A large number of people got jobs at the tile factories in the area. However, at present there is a threat of closing down many tile factories. The Association of Tile Industrialists says that the main reason for this situation is the lack of a proper market for their products. A large number of people are under the threat of losing their jobs due to the closure of tile factories. The owners of the tile factories request the authorities to pay their attention to the situation and to take steps to redevelop the industry. A group of American experts has arrived in the country to study the weather pattern above the country. They arrived in the country last night. The study is being jointly conducted by Sri Lanka and the USA. They will study the atmospheric disturbances and changes above the country. The group of experts will stay in the country for 10 days. Professor Harindra Fernandu handles the technical aspects of the project. Katagazdigiliya police have arrested 3 suspects along with a stock of kumuk timber illegally cut from Yan Oya Forest Reserve. Katagazdigiliya police have arrested the suspects while they were sawing the timber cut from Yan Oya Forest Reserve. They have found 191 kumbuk logs. Police have seized a hand tractor and several other equipment used for the racket. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has issued a condolence message in connection with the death of veteran musician Cyril Pereira. The Prime Minister's message points out that Cyril Pereira contributed many creations to the local music industry. Late Mr. Cyril Pereira contributed many music creations as the leader of Rajarata Service Choir in 1970. He is the creator of many popular songs such as Paya Nagi Evi Rantaraka, Mi Penny Rasak, Kusa Pavati, and Nandaniya Premaya. The Prime Minister's message points out that late Mr. Cyril Pereira introduced many rural talented artists to the nation. He was able to introduce new creations with the then artists of Rajarata service such as Swarnasiri Bandara and Gunadasa Kapuge. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe says that late Minister Cyril Pereira made his creations with dedication at a time when there were no new technology or studios. The Prime Minister's message has conveyed deep condolences to the family and relatives of late musician Cyril Pereira. That's all the news we have for you tonight. Prime TV News returns tomorrow, and in the meantime you can log on to www.itnnews.lk for further information. I'm Chamila Gundirka signing out. Good night.